What up, what up, what up? We are back. Who am I? Jersey Street Corner, and this is Prison Talk Show, people. So, today I have a very interesting story for y'all. And if y'all squeamish, if y'all don't like hearing about war and things that y'all might think are nasty or disgusting, then you might not want to listen to this. Because in this video, I'm going to explain to you some of the things that me and a few other guys on lockdown had to do to survive. That's right, people. Things we had to do to survive. Stay tuned. Coming up next. Alright, y'all. So this happened when I was in lockup. And the good thing about lockup, well, I guess y'all say there's no good thing about lockup. But to me, the good thing about lockup is that you can only hear your surrounding inmates. You can't see anybody. If you in lockup, you in lockup. Unless you got a cellmate in lockup with you, which I did have one time, and that sucks. But if you got your own cell, you cool. You can ignore everybody. You can answer them, whatever. And unfortunately, even the people upstairs could talk through the floor downstairs to you. I had a dude beefing with me one time in lockup. He upstairs talking about some shit from the streets, yelling through the walls or whatever. This is the time I had a bunkie, and my bunkie man, shut the fuck up. He was a Valentine blood. You ain't gonna do nothing. Anyway, y'all. So, as you all should know by now, if you've been surfing through YouTube, if you're into prison stories, if you've been there, if you like this kind of stuff. ADSEG, administrative segregation. That means you receive no phone calls. You don't even get to come out and take a shower every day. They have cell doors that are motorized. They're like, and when they open them doors, you better not miss your turn. Get on out that cell, head down to the end of the walk to the shower. You miss your turn, it sucks, people. You sleeping or you doing whatever you're doing. You miss your turn and that door closes, oh, you're not getting another shower till the next week. They don't care. Anyway, living off the land. That means you have no money coming in. There's no outside help, y'all. That means you are doing whatever you have to do to survive. Be it if you scrubbing underwear, or you cleaning cells, or shining boots, or if you step it up a notch, taking orders on hits. And y'all should know what that means. Anyway, y'all, you have to survive in prison. And especially so in lockup. In lockup, with no money coming in so you can buy commissary, you have nothing. You are locked down all day with nothing. And it's even worse if you got a bunkie that he won't shut up all day long. He want to beat down. That means talk, y'all. Old stories. He want to beat down all day. Man, listen. When times get rough and you down to your last soup, there is a certain dish that we concocted, y'all, back in lockup. When you're doing 365 days plus in lockup, confinement, solitary, with no food and no money, you eating the 3 meals a day that they giving you, which ain't enough. What you think you're going to do? Well, you're going to adapt. Are you willing to face your fears, test your humanity, Do you think that you could survive on insects and critters? Get in the comment box and let me know what you think. Do you think you could eat the unthinkable? Huh? I want to know how many of y'all think that y'all will have the balls to eat a rat. Yeah, I said it, y'all. How many of y'all would eat a rat? Now, I'm waiting because everybody got something to say. And y'all don't even know how it tastes yet. So let me know in the comment box, y'all, how many of y'all would eat a damn rat? Now, these jails aren't the cleanest places, y'all. They attract all types of things. Insects, rodents, you name it. But guess what? Those insects and rodents are packed full of nutrients, y'all. Protein. And if you're starving, you're going to have to do what you got to do. So, the inmates came up with a dish called Ratatoullie spread. Y'all heard me. Ratatoullie spread. It became almost like a game, y'all, where if you didn't bring nothing to the table, you wasn't eating. Yeah. And it's going to even get crazier when you hear how everything moved around in lockup. So, first of all, late night, when it's real quiet, you always hear the little squirmers. Yeah, that's the rodent. And then sometimes you look in the corners, you see these big old brown cockroaches, y'all. They're about, I guess, like at least an inch long, a half inch wide. They're filled with nutrients, y'all. Listen, as long as you got fire, you're going to have to eat like a caveman in there if you want to survive sometimes. You can go in there 200 pounds and come out 115 pounds because you ain't been eating right. You don't want to be a victim in there, y'all. When people start to see your weight dropping, and they start to see, oh, he ain't as strong as he was when he came in here. Now I got him. Now they ready to do something to you, people. Now, Harry oh my, that I keep telling y'all about, oh, he's waiting to overpower you and drag you in his cell like a damn bear. So don't be fooled, people. Eating something out of the natural, out of the normal, it could be a necessity. Put that in your mind, y'all. So, late night, every block inmate, we had to catch these rodents, y'all. And it was, some of them was little mice, but man, some of them suckers was huge and meaty. And they had everything that everybody needed to survive. So that was the goal. And of course, if you caught, the bigger the rat or mouse you caught, the meatier it was, the more of the spread you got to partake of. Because remember, we got to go through hoops to pass this spread around, and I'm going to get to that. We got to go through hoops to get the ingredients to the person that's going to make the spread. All of this stuff just for us to eat, people. Why wouldn't they feed us? I don't understand. It's cruel and inhumane what they made us do. They made us kill these rats, y'all. And the guards ain't care. They knew what we was doing. They knew exactly what we was doing. They heard the loud thumps. They heard all the thumps in the cells at night. Boom, boom, boom. We catching rats and mice, y'all. We stomping them out. Boom, boom. Get them. Boom. Now, we had to wrap them in paper, y'all. And luckily, That's all we had to do because I don't know how much more your boy could handle. Killing them was hard enough, but doing anything else to him would have been way, way harder. Pause. Now, people, out in the free world, you have Lori salt, you have pepper, you have all types of wonderful seasonings to make your food taste delicious. Well, in prison, and especially in lockup, y'all, we don't have those luxuries. So, we have to make up our own seasoning, y'all. Yeah. So, that's where the cockroaches come in. Oh, I ain't forget about them. Now, to make the seasoning out of the cockroaches, there's two ways that you can do it, y'all. There's only one way to catch them, but there's two ways to do it. So, either you have to use your bare hands, or you have to take your socks off, people, and use your bare feet. That might be the best option. It might feel a little squishy, a little crazy, but this is how you have to do it. And your feet gotta be, fairly clean as well, too, people. So what you do is, either you squash them flat with your hand, or you squash them flat with your foot, right? And then you take the little wrapper from the Black and Mild, because you're not getting a plastic bag. You take the little wrapper from the Black and Mild, and you're going to have to scrape that cockroach off of the bottom of your foot heel or the bottom of your hand. You scrape it off with the cardboard piece from the box of Black and Mild. That's your scooping tray, y'all. You scoop it all up. It's going to be a lot of mush, y'all. Now, doing it this way, this is the first way. You're going to have a lot of the shell mixed in with the mush. You really only need the mush. The shell is like if you want to pretend that you got nuts in your hookup, your spread, or something crunchy like croutons or something like that. That's why some people like to do this method. Me personally, I don't like doing this method, but the second method is a little harder. Pause. Anyway, now you scrape all of this mush and shell into the bag. And you catch you a minimum of about 15 cockroaches, and they got to be at least like, an inch and a half to have some good substance to them, y'all. Now, once you got your cockroaches all smushed up in those packages, you got to smooth them out. Put them on the ground and smooth them out a little bit with something. You got to have something hard, like a battery or something you could kind of roll over it, mush it together kind of like a pancake. And then you're going to put it all together, wrap it in paper, and you're going to slide that out to the Tear Sand dude too, so he can get it downstairs to the hookup. Now, some people mix some of the soup seasoning in with it to give it a little, make it a little spicy, whatnot. But I find that it has its own flavor. It's got a lot of nutrients in it. Now, have you ever been, I don't know if any of y'all ever been in the woods or even in your front porch out in North Carolina, y'all. You liable to see these things walking around. So this advice might not be for you if you up north or places where y'all don't have these huge bugs, in your prison system. Well, down here we do. I seen some about this big, y'all. Juicy one. So anyway, the second way that you have to do it, if you want to do it correctly, is you're going to have to take your time and hunt, y'all. Because you're trying not to squash them. So you got to take your time and hunt for them. You got to use two hands. You can't use your feet. You got to kind of cup them, scoop them, whoosh, grab them. As soon as you get them, pick them up real quick and DDT them. Boom! Right on the ground. It's going to knock him out, y'all. So he stops moving. Now, you pluck the legs off. So when he wakes back up, he ain't going nowhere. In case you won't got time to get to him, you want to keep catching roaches while that one is sitting there. You pop his legs off, put him in the corner. He can't go nowhere. Now, you got your 10, you got your 15 roaches. You are going to gently squeeze the bottom part of the body. And with your thumb kind of like ooze all of that mush out of them. You're going to see all this white beige stuff just shoot out the back of them. That's it, y'all. That's what y'all want. Now you can just toss them shells to the side or whatever. If you let them dry out, they turn into like a nice crunchy little snack. Like, have y'all ever had pork skins? Well, that's kind of like what the cockroach skeleton turns into when you let it dry out. If you're hungry, y'all, you're going to try it. If you know, you know. Don't knock it till you try it. Alright, same deal. Mush it out, get it into the bag, get your bag wrapped up in paper, get it out there. He takes it downstairs. Now he mixing it in with the spread. Now that's just going to make the spread even bigger. Now we got Ratatoullie and Roach spread. Alright, y'all. We about to eat. Now once we kill enough, we wrap them up in the paper. And then the trustee, he come around sweeping the floor every day, mopping the floor every day, every night. He come around 3 times a day. Normally in the morning, the evening, and right before last, lockdown for him at least. We already locked down. So that's the time we pass any notes we got passed, any, cigarettes or whatever we trying to pass around the pods in lockdown, That's when we do it. So he got his bucket. He makes sure the bucket is empty. He just acting like his water in it to mop the floor. And he got the mop wet, so he could go ahead and mop the floor when it's sitting on the top part of the mop. Now, he just goes cell to cell, pushing his bucket close, and you just get close to your bottom of your cell and squeeze your paper wrapped with all your rats in it into the bucket. He get it on down there, he keep it moving. He goes cell to cell and scoop up what everybody got. Now he get down to the bottom floor, he gotta drop it off. He gonna quickly switch the buckets, y'all, so he can slide that one bucket into the corner. So when he go to clean up, when he's all done, he's gonna take all those rats, he gonna slowly slide them into the cell right there by the supply closet. That's why they picked him to cook, y'all, because he was by the supply closet. And dude was always over there. So they had easy access. It didn't look suspicious. Alright, now, this is what the process is. I've seen it done before, because we've done this even in the pod. Just because you ain't in lockdown, even if you in the pod, and you ain't got no homies, you gotta survive, you might find yourself eating a Ratatoullie spread, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Alright. And don't be judging me either. I don't care if you do judge me. Shit was delicious. Alright, back to it. So, first, he popped the head off. He using the top of a tuna can, certain parts. Popping, that's the knife, y'all. Yeah, that's the knife, y'all. He popped the head off. Bah! Then, he keep the tail on, and he dragged the knife right from the ass down to the neck. Whoosh! Split that sucker in half. Now he separating the guts and everything. He's scraping them out. Now he got the water right here. Washing them off. Then he gonna just chuck them in the pot, y'all. Throw them in the pot. Well, we got these like little. It's our pot, y'all. We got the hot pots that we turn into, full stoves, y'all. It's crazy how we do it. We use the bottom of the stairs. We put the coffee can under the bottom of the stairs, light the shit on fire with mad paper and all types of shit inside of it. Keep it burning hot, wax, all that. And it's under the metal steps. Then you got coaching metal steps or something. You put that meat right on top of the steps, and you making burgers, whatever the hell you want to make up in there. Prison etiquette. Know how to eat. Know how to survive. Alright, so he sliced it up into little thin pieces. After you get it cleaned out, slice it up, little thin pieces. And he drop it in the water while it's boiling hot, y'all. So all the hair falls off of it in that boiling hot water. You gotta keep doing this over and over for all of them. And once he got it, all the meat all cleaned up, chopped up, you go ahead and throw it on that homemade floor grill. Yeah, that's the floor grill now. That shit look like, that Chinese barbecue you get at the carnival. Yeah, we starting to look like something. We got the ketchup packets. We're gonna spread that on there. Yeah, that's gonna char up on there too. Now we looking like something. Now the whole pot smelling something. They're like, what y'all got, pork over there? What y'all got? Even the Muslims like, what y'all got over there, our kid? I mean, it smelled like pork, but it smelled real good, damn it. Anyway, man, we take all of that, and we not done, y'all. We making a full-on spread. We got the noodle. We got the mayonnaise. We got the ketchup. We got a little bit of cheese whiz, little salt. Yeah, we mixing it all up. Well, he mixed it all up, right? Mix the meat in there. You can't even tell, y'all. By the time you mix it up, now if you do the hookup right, your hookup be stiff, pause, to the point where you can spread it on a sandwich. You can have I used to get about 6 to 8 sandwiches out of my hookups. For me, that's how I get my weight up. And I got my sandwiches in the bread bag stacked. And don't think they're going to sit around and get old, people. That is just for the next few hours. Then we're going to double back and do it again. So, big old sandwich. My first time, y'all, I frowned my face up just a little bit. After the second bite, y'all, and I saw it was soft, I swallowed it. Pause. It was delicious. And we kept doing that. I did that for the next 4 years, y'all. Ratatoullie spread. Ask the homies about it. If somebody call home and they from down south, North Carolina, ask them if they ever had Ratatoullie spread. Yeah, they'll tell you it's better than raccoon. I had that too. We could talk about that another day, because that was in the free world. Yeah, we could talk about all of that. What are you going to do to survive? I'm going to survive. Hey, listen, y'all. Don't go to jail if you're scared of drama. If you're scared to be alone. If you're scared to stand up for what's yours, don't go to prison, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm going to get on up out of here right now. Because from the sounds of things, my lemon pepper wings are just about done. That's probably the noise you hear in the background. My lemon pepper wings in the air fryer, y'all. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I drop a new video every other day. And you never know what corner's going to be talking about. If you have any specific topics you'd like to hear, get in the DMs, people. I need to hear your suggestions. But right now, I need you to hit that like button, share the videos, and subscribe. Show your boy Corner some love. Alright, y'all, with that,